Hello gamers, Apache Kid with State 764 coming to you from Apache County, Arizona. It's a bright and shiny 6:30 a.m. So just want to jump into troop development and let's see if we can do this under 5 minutes. So let's begin. All right, the very first thing are encampments. When you're dealing with troops, what you want to do is you want to upgrade your encampments. When you upgrade your encampments, it allows the number of troops that you train to increase. So if you can do this a couple days before your troop development day, it will help hit your chest for building. So like I said, and you'll hear me say this a lot, always align your hourlies. Right now I've maxed out my 3 chests for my hero development, so can't really do anything in this hourly. But encampments are what you want to upgrade first. Then from there you want to look at your training grounds. All right, when you upgrade your training grounds, it allows you to increase the single max of that army. So let me show you kind of how this all relates. When you talk about legions, you talk about how many troops you can put into your legion. So right now, 4,600, 400, 400. So basically, if I wanted to increase those numbers, I would increase this training ground. So I'm just going to upgrade this real quick. Oop, too much. All right, and let's throw some diamonds at it. And let's go look at what that did. Oh, wrong one. I increased that here. So by increasing the training grounds, you can see that I increased the number that I can put in. All right. So that's the second way of increasing the legion count. So encampments, training grounds, and then buildings. So depending on the troop type that you're working on, right now I am focused strictly on creating T1 footmen. So I can produce 340 at a time. And if I want to increase that number, increase the training, the encampments. So I'm just going to throw some diamonds at it. Go over and look. Now I can do 350. So every time you upgrade an encampment, you get more. So you want to have that number as high as you possibly can before you do this, because this costs you speed ups. So, you know, I now have 30 minutes to get 350. Now, if I was doing 1,000 at a time, I'd be getting more troops faster. But it would require more speed up, so you need more chests. You see the cycle. Okay? But the thing about the buildings that is important is it gives you levels. So if I were to upgrade, matter of fact, let's just look at the info. Under the info, it tells you which level of upgrade gives you what type of troop. Okay, I'm not going to get into the troop levels right now. We're just talking about quantity of troops. But that's the upgrades of the building. So every time you upgrade that building, if you get certain levels, it gives you the next level of troop type. Okay? So creating them, you want to always try and do it on a day that is troop development day, and that you can use your speed ups to maximize your troop counts, and that will give you the largest legions possible with those 3 buildings: the encampments, the training grounds, and the buildings. All right. Now, the other way to enhance troops is to know what the research is for those troops. You have legion-specific research. So in your class, the very first 2 that I try and max out will be the high-speed gathering and the take-it-all. That lets those troops, when gathering, get as many resources as possible. Now, also the commanding banners, the hero cooperation, and the hero command, those are important research because those get you additional heroes. So if you can get all 3 heroes in your legion, and then you can focus on your specific type of troop. So if you want cav, if you want archery, if you want footmen, you need to be able to enhance their skills in this research to make those specific troop types as strong as possible. Now, in addition to the research making them stronger and more capable, you also have gear. So the gear is under your blacksmith. Let me see, do I have it over here? No, let's see, do I even have it on the board? I don't even have the blacksmith out yet. In this account, let me switch accounts real quick. Apologize for the delay, but I want to show you gear. Gear is important because it's specific to the troop types as well. So when you're dealing with the gear, you have the depot. The depot allows you to see what type. So scavenger is for gathering. Dreadnought is for infantry. Wanderer is for archery. Steel cavalry is for your cav. Those are the four primaries that you're going to deal with in building gear. Now, Tyrant and Immortal, these come later on in the game, and we're not even going to worry about those today. But Scavenger, that's the very first thing that you get to open, and you have materials. These materials have to be made into equipment, and you craft equipment. So each one for each type of troop needs to be crafted. Now, you get different levels of buffs for your equipment, but that is the gist on getting your troop type developed. When you deal with your encampments, when you deal with your training grounds, when you deal with your buildings, you create those legions. And when you create the higher quantity of numbers, those legions increase in power. Research help them improve in their skill set and their ability to do things. The gear gives them buffs. And the final thing is the military academy. University. This is where, as you develop troops, you can upgrade them. So I am currently upgrading my level T4 archers into T5s. This is just the final way of improving anything below T7 up. So you can take T6s to T7s. You have to have extra research to go and produce T7s to T8s, and that is in your specific research section for that troop type. So when you actually open these up and you go down to, say, footmen, and you want to promote T7s up, that's where this begins, but that's a whole different section. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to go over that really quick. Hopefully that helps you understand troop development and how to maximize what you get in developing your troops. I know I ran a little bit longer than 5 minutes. I appreciate the patience, but if you have any questions, please ask. Apache Kid, state 764. I'm here for you guys. Let's learn, let's share, and let's grow together. Take care.